I'm just laying down this bass line right now. These are drums that Michael Reed did. I dropped it all to the Tascam 388. Coming up with like an A section, a B section, a slight bridge and outro, it can be a little tricky because the drums don't get to play along with me. I have to play along with the drums. And then once I realized that like there's a lot of banging records with just a drum loop. For instance, like Tommy Guerrero's whole Loose Grooves and Bastard Blues, I didn't realize those were all drum loops until he told me. And then there's a banging ass track by, I think it's Malcolm Cato and the Malcoons called Attack of the Killer Penguins that I didn't realize was a drum break, just like a loop, until years later. Anyways, let's see how this sounds. Do I need to do this again? Or is it popping as is? So I guess what I'm going for with this stuff is, does it sound mean? And little inconsistencies, like in the bass, and then in everything else I lay on top. You gotta keep those in, that's life. Always gotta keep the human element in there. We'll see how far I can get with this today. So instead of a bridge, I just did those hits. And there is a part at the end of this drum loop when I let the loop, when I stopped it from looping and let the drums play out, he does do some like hi-hat stuff that I could maybe edit in there if it works at the right time. So it's like trying to get like a 90s hip-hop feel in here, you know? The golden era. But like hard 90s hip-hop. So I kind of designed this as what would be an outro, and we could like fade on this. I guess let's go to music school. So I think there are 5 parts to a song, I think. There could be more, there could be less. The verse and the chorus. This is what I think about when I'm writing a song. I think of, you have an A section, B section, which I guess the A would be the verse, the B section would be the chorus. No matter what order they're in, I always think of the A as the verse and the B as the chorus. You have a bridge, which is the third part that you could put into a song. So what I've been trying to do is always have at least those. But you also can have an intro and you can have an outro that are completely different than the rest of the song, or at least, you know, have a different feel from the rest of the song. So I guess this one kind of has, you know, like an A section, a B section. It has not much of a bridge, but it has kind of like a turnaround that only happens one time. So I guess that would be considered like what my bridge would be. And then you got the outro, which it's kind of a truncated bit of that bass line that's in the B section, which I can fade out on that. And I guess like for this one, it's just a drum break that would be the intro. I just got to find the right starting point, because I actually, the way that it sounded best looped was it sounded best with the and a 4 on the hi-hat being the spot. Trying to work on this boom-bap project. Guitar, of course. Chank, chank, chank. Chanks always work. I guess there could be chanks on this thing too. They could really tie the room together, I guess, as far as this song goes. Yeah, I think the next thing I'm going to lay down is this guitar, because it seems like the chanks. As long as I find the right chord, it's like an E minor. Yeah, that's it, man. So I'm just going to hook up this guitar, turn the speakers off, and then maybe I'll pop back on once I've got a few more things recorded. Welcome back. I may have finished this whole song. Was digging into Michael Reed's Wu-Tang drum loops. So this morning I looped his drums, dropped it onto the Tascam 388. So what we're going to hear right now, everything is on the Tascam 388, which is a mess right now. So there's nothing digital happening here. So I came up with a bass line, and then I threw some guitar chanks on it. Then I threw some Hammond organ on it. Threw some goat toes on it. If you don't know, goat toes. Threw another guitar on it, and then hit some tambourine on it. And I still have to mix this, obviously, but I just wanted to hop back in and show you what's what. Because I'm damn happy with this. We're live. So I'm just messing with some knobs here to give you some volumes. There's no reverb yet. But I'm happy with this, what turned out here. Here comes the B section. Goat toes. From nothing to a whole song. This is nasty if I say so. I'm loving it. Perfect addition to my album. It just goes hard. Hard, which is what I wanted. And then outro. Fade it out right here. I don't know if it needs anything else. It just needs a good mix, some reverb. One more time, just because I want to hear it again. I'm going to give myself the flowers on this one. For the hip-hop heads, you know? So if any, like, basically, I'm basically making music for, like, rappers, but I don't have any rappers, you know? So it's like, take it, sample it, let's throw some steps out. Doing like a drum drop here, I'll just do a generic one. Something like that. Basically trying to make 90s hip-hop. Instrumental 90s hip-hop. Yo, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna have myself some lunch, maybe walk the dog. I got some records to pack and ship. macrotonerecords.com. You know what's up. I'll see you guys later.